Hey Mom, happy birthday. Julie and I just wanted to make you a happy birthday video, something a little more personal than sending flowers. The yard and how things stand right now. It was really warm yesterday. We worked out in the yard for like 4 hours and completely killed ourselves. But anyway, just to show you what's going on. Yesterday Julie bought some succulents to plant in our two hanging planters. Everything we tried to plant in here died because it didn't get enough water, but the cactus now should be doing pretty well, so we'll update you with that later on as it develops. Orchids, some of the cuttings go in orchids, so we put it out here. The pomegranate tree is doing really well. It leafed out really early this year. It's doing really great. We got a couple of buds on top that are about to open and flower. Let's see what else. We planted some carrots here yesterday. Those should take a while to come up. The Swiss chard is doing really well. Some beets I planted a long time ago are about ready to harvest. These are the only large beets we have right now. We got another batch at the other end of the yard. I'll show you in a minute. Avocado tree, not doing too well.
It's doing fine. It's just the Charlie Brown avocado.
I planted some rutabaga, and they seem to be doing okay. Some of the leaves are getting eaten up a little bit, but we'll see how those do. And then the leeks are finally coming up. You can barely see them. They look like little onions. We have some other leeks. I'll show you on the other side in a minute. One cabbage left over is doing really well. We should be able to harvest that in a few more weeks. The boysenberry is starting to leaf out a little bit down towards the base of the plant. A lot of the old leaves are still on it, so we'll see what that does. We just removed the rest of the lettuce, except a few remain from our bed here. We're going to turn this into the summer crops momentarily. And then the spice bed here, we pulled out a bunch of parsley that we had, and Julie planted some radishes and various other things. The sage is doing really well. Is this basil here, sweetie?
Marjoram.
Marjoram. Yeah. And then this.
Or actually, it might be oregano.
Oregano. And then this is the other succulent thing that we planted yesterday. So, why don't you? I'll take the camera and you can do the other. No?
Go ahead.
All right. So, here's the really good news. Now we planted some peas, some vine peas maybe at the base of the drift roots. Those should be coming up. Polly, when he was out here, we planted 5 raspberry bushes. So, oh man, this one's starting to. The leaves are turning brown. My God, what just happened? Anyway, they're doing really well. This one, they actually started to flower a little bit, and some additional shoots are coming out of the ground. So, with any luck, these should do really well over the course of the summer. We'll have to see.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the bed here is doing really well. The kale, we had kale here last year. The kale's doing amazing. We've been harvesting and eating a lot of the kale. We're going to have some for lunch today. Julie's got the scissors out. She's ready to go. And then we had an undetermined thing here that we planted that really just exploded. It might be collard greens.
Yeah, so some kind of collard greens, I believe.
Some kind of collard greens, but it's doing really well. The bugs are leaving it alone. And then our last raised bed here, these are more leeks we planted like back in November. Yeah, end of November. So it's been like almost 4 months now. They're finally starting to grow up, but they're really taking off. And then a nice row of beets that we planted coming in very well. And then Polly, when he was out here, broccoli romanescu is here in this row. And then the last row, which is just starting to come up, is radicchio, which is a little lettuce ball about as big as your fist maybe, that's a little bit sour. They put it in the Caesar salad that we get at Front Runner Restaurant.
It looks a little bit like red cabbage.
A little bit like small red cabbage, yeah. So these are coming up. So we're looking forward to them getting larger too as we get into the late spring, early summer. So anyway, that's the story. And Julie and I wish you a happy 89th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.